mantle, but they're different.
The magic is mine.
Be ready to run.
Retreat! Ah, members of the Pact. I achieve things. I'm an achiever.
Slit your throat. Commander. Commander, are you still alive?
Gods have mercy. They've been consumed by bloodstone magic. May Grant guide them to the next world in peace. Retreat!
Kill you.
Strong.
There's one to remember me by.
Retreat! Blast must have released the spirits of the victims sacrificed on the bloodstone. Years of imprisonment twisted their minds. They don't know friend from foe. The White Mantle will pay for this. Retreat! A large chunk of the bloodstone, still intact. And these foul things. This bloodstone must have been larger than anyone imagined. What could have caused it to explode?
Fairly deadly blast.
That feels good. good. You can never have too much treasure.
I'm terrified to close my eyes out here.
I've never seen an explosion collapse on itself like that. Magic was inches from my face, and then it suddenly shot into the ground. You think a dragon was responsible?
I'm not sure yet. That's what I'm here to investigate. I want to get into that crater and find out why the blast reversed and where the magic went.
Easier said than done. The area is swarming with White Mantle. We sent a patrol, but only one soldier made it back, and she's, not well.
What's wrong with her?
She was hit with magic unlike any we've seen. On the outside, she's fine, but it twisted her inside something fierce. She can barely move. She's been raving about floating purple stone monsters ever since she got back.
Stone creatures? That rings a White Mantle bell. Can you reach the Priory and see what they know about them?
Sure thing, Commander.
Have you seen Canuck?
Who?
He's a Sylvari. Tough, but well-spoken. Medium build, a bit cranky.
Can't say that I have. But I did see Kate run through here like a centaur on fire. She wouldn't stop for anything. Just hauled tail through the war zone and was gone like that.
Thank you. I'll let the General know you're down here.
I'm gonna find out if stone bleeds.
I can guess. It seems like an overload of magic, like getting electrocuted, but...
Report in. Bridge holding steady.
Is it as bad as it looks down there?
It's not good. White Mantle hit in the blast are mad with hunger for magical energy. They gather any scrap they can find.
The White Mantle? Could they have done this? And to what end?
I don't know. Maybe it was an experiment gone wrong. Maybe it was supposed to empower all of them and it went awry.
Whoever it was, we owe them our gratitude. That blast would have hit Lion's Arch, and they just rebuilt the place.
I'd hold off on the thanks until we know what their motive is. There's a Pact squad down there. They've already established a camp and are trying to get a foothold in the area.
No way to know.
That's what I like to
It's
hear.
clear we're General Soulkeeper's exit
Well, it's
plan
not
if this
all
goes
good
sprockets
news.
up.
Some other Pact members were also caught in the blast.
Just what the Pact didn't need. More dead soldiers.
They're not dead, but they've been twisted by bloodstone magic, just like the White Mantle.
They don't deserve that.
Bridge holding
They
steady.
deserve peace.
I understand. I'd want the same if the roles were reversed.
Thank you, Commander.
Continue investigation. Come in. Can you read me, Commander?
Loud and clear, Timey.
Finally! There's been tons of magical interference. Been difficult to get a clean line to you. Okay, I've been going over some data coming in from the blast area, and one thing stands out. The people who were within the blast radius who, survived, They need to consume the magic to live, but the magic's also driving them more and more insane.
That must be why I've seen them snatching up bloodstone shards.
Then they have to have a way to harvest the magic inside. I wonder how.
I'll track down where they're taking the shards for harvest and see what they're using. Commander, over.
Did you mean Commander out? It's okay. Communicator protocol takes a little getting used to. Timey out.
Go ahead, hit it.
I'm evolving.
Not enough energy. Strong.
No way!
Retreat!
Standing. Barely.
I don't have enough energy. I feel strong. That feels good.
Retreat!
Not enough energy.
Retreat!
Strong.
Anyone?
good. Come in, Timmy. I've liberated the artifact.
Only thing to do now is try it out. You should be able to harvest bloodstone nodes and fragments scattered by the blast.
One more thing from my list of
You'll
accomplishments.
be feeling that one for days.
That feels good. It's so cold. That shit's good. That fits good. That fits good.
You'll be feeling that one for days.
Go ahead. Hit me.
That fits good. Armored up.
Go ahead. Hit me.
Strong. That fits good. Retreat! I feel strong.
Running out of endurance.
Bennett, any update on the creature that hospitalized your scout?
We finally got a message from Priory headquarters. Hard to get a pigeon to fly through a magical storm in one piece. The description of these stone men matched an ancient weapon the Mersat and White Mantle used before the Crichton Civil War. They're called Jade constructs. They were the Mersat's primary martial units.
Floating constructs. That sounds similar to the Exalted.
That's because they're using ancient magic from a similar origin. Or at least that's my current theory, Poobah.
Did your backpack just call you Poobah, Commander?
It's a long story. Go on, Timing.
There was a time, way back, when the Seers and the Mersat shared a lot of info. Why do you think they're all so floaty?
So is there anything that'll keep me alive in a fight against these Jade things?
Remember that magical protection I told you about? That should work against Jade constructs, too. It was based on seer research that Zinn, the founder of Rada Novus, performed during the Crichton Civil War. I highly suggest mastering it before you get in a smashy scenario with one of those Jade brutes. Good luck. Tie me out.
I swear I won't harm you. Tell me what happened to your squad.
Our platoon was on recon. We found something at the north edge of Verdant Brink, so we pitched camp.
Sir,
The plan was to scout the area at dawn, so we turned in. Then everything went to torment in a town cart. There was an explosion, then screams. I grabbed my gear and ran out of the tent. Saw one of my men lit up like a winter's day
Refreshing.
bonfire. Sabbatha and her lackeys torched everything, laughing as they went. And then... blackness.
Please believe me.
I woke up with a splitting headache, caged like a dog. Kept my mouth shut and just watched them. After a few days, I told them I was ready to talk. Said I'd cooperate in exchange for the safety of my troops. Told them they could use me for hard labor or experimentation, didn't matter. I'd made my peace with Grenth.
No one trusts me.
I was taken deeper inside, thrown in a pen with some others. They deprived us of food and water. Let their dogs snarl at our cages. At night, we heard the other prisoners begging for their lives before being cut open. The sky would light up and I would hear chanting. Over and over. I'm sorry, Commander. It stuck with me.
I'm fine. Please believe me.
Okay, I'm panicking. I admit it.
Now the
This is a
Sioux is
disaster.
so close.
Keep it together, soldier.
Yet
This
so
is no
far.
worse than what we've seen before.
You're kidding, right? Look at what the Jade men did to her. And all this magic. There's too much. What are we going to do?
Let's take it one step at a time. Right now, you need to breathe.
Thank you.
Urge to kill rising. Go ahead. Hit.
That feels good.
Stand your ground!
Shining blades shall be food for our gods.
Urge to kill rising.
I'll destroy you all!
Not even death can stop me.
Feel my wrath! Wash the pain away!
Armored up.
Chill to the bone.
That feels good.
Go ahead. Hit.
Shining blades shall be food for our gods.
Armored up.
You will know our pain in the cold of death.
Strong.
Out, Leon. Quite the best pig. You will know our pain in the cold of death. Quite the best pig. You will know our pain in the cold of death.
Go ahead. Hit me.
Shining blades shall be food for our gods!
Barely.
Retreat! Refreshing. Nice gear. I feel strong. That feels good.
Take that! Bringing the pain!
It looks like there are magical scorch marks leading this way. That feels good.
Now that's a compliment! Retreat!
Who's there?
It's me, Commander.
Keith. Bennett said he saw you.
Are you...
Trying to figure out why the explosion reversed itself, and the trail led me here. Look at these marks. Could these have been made by a torrent of magic?
Possibly. You think something or someone was behind this? Or was it a natural disaster?
Seems like an awfully odd natural disaster. You saw what happened, right?
I've recently learned to not always rely on my senses. They can betray you.
This pedestal seems to be the nexus of it all. Let's look around and...
Tremor!
Incoming!
Did you see that?
That bloodstone explosion seemed to trigger some sort of magical echo.
I couldn't really tell what was happening.
Let's find some more bloodstone and see if we can recreate it. Get a clearer picture. This could give us an insight on why the blast reversed itself. Just a bunch of weapons.
You sure about that? Because they're glowing.
Nice. That fits good.
Take that! Retreat!
That fits good. That was unexpected.
I'll hold my I told you so.
How did you end up down here?
I was returning from the grove when I saw the explosion on the horizon. I wasn't going to leave it uninvestigated.
Good work getting this deep into the crater. Must have been moving like a shadow out there.
It's what I do.
Keith, over here. That fits good.
Go ahead. Hit me.
Bloodstone pieces next to this staircase. Guess this is how someone would get down here to do whatever it is our test hopefully reveals.
I guess I really wanted it to be a natural disaster. Didn't want to think about someone tinkering with so much power.
Bloodstone, under this table. What was your business in the grove?
I was visiting the Pale Tree.
How is she after Mordremoth's death?
Ailing, but recovering. Although not well enough to give me the guidance I needed.
Sorry to hear that.
It's...
Go ahead. Hit me.
Back to the task at hand. Those explosions exposed some more bloodstones.
That fits good.
Go ahead. Hit me.
That fits good. That feels good.
Oh, that had to hurt. Go ahead, hit me.
That feels good.
Go ahead, hit me. There's one to remember me by.
Strong. It's a note. Must have survived in this chest.
What's it say?
It was the White Mantle, all right. Apparently, they've been prodding the Bloodstone for some time now, but it also hints at some sort of splintering within their group and a divisive leader. Must be Cauticus.
The Legate Minister. I should stop by Divinity's Reach more often. I'm out of the loop.
More Bloodstone here. Can't believe this operation was happening under our noses this whole time. By the six, what is that? That feels good. Retreat! I owe you one. Strong. That feels good. Not enough energy.
Go ahead. Hit.
Strong. Retreat! That feels good.
Ambush! Back up! Back up!
Commander, before we go any further, I want to clear the air between us.
Here? Why would I expect any different? Your timing has always been perfect.
See, that's why I have to speak now. I know you're still accepting me, and you have every right to be. I can't
Not
take back
enough
what
energy.
happened, but I can tell you I know what I did was wrong. And I'm sorry. My wild hunt, Mordremoth's voice, they were tearing at each other. And sometimes I didn't know which was which. I was very confused. And I felt like the only person I could trust was me.
That's the very time you should have leaned on your friends.
Don't you see? I didn't know who my friends were. Enemies, friends.
Go ahead.
It was all grey. I wish I would have trusted you, but I didn't. And now that's in the past. All I can do is hope you'll forgive me in the future.
Kate.
You don't have to respond now. I want you to think about it, so your decision is considered.
Okay, well, let's see if our little experiment works. Ready? I'll take care of releasing their magic.
Then what?
Then we cross our fingers that we jumpstart the magic echo and don't blow ourselves to smithereens. What was that? What happened?
Where you were standing, there was only a brilliant light, devouring magic. Then some people behind the light didn't look so lucky. These silhouettes.
They must have been vaporized by the blast.
Who would have done this purposefully?
Someone who just absorbed the lion's share of a bloodstone's worth of magic. Could have been Cauticus. I have to find Canuck and warn him, if he's still alive.
Commander! Are you up there?
Sounds like someone's looking for you.
Commander, Canuck ordered us to find you. Minister Cauticus is in the area.
He's alive. I need to tell him about what we just witnessed. Point me in the right direction. Kaith?
You know what? I think I'll stay a moment. Maybe poke around some more.
Are you sure? Will you be okay?
It's fine, Commander. Remember? I'm a shadow.
One more thing from my list of accomplishments.